Welcome back to NYSE TV Live. On Monday, Bitcoin hit a new all-time high, over 123,000 a token, as lawmakers prepare to potentially pass some new legislation across the digital asset space. Currently, Bitcoin is trading right around 118,000, so just off those highs, pulling back slightly from the records. Joining me now is Roshan Robert, the CEO of OKX US, who probably tracks Bitcoin prices pretty closely. Roshan is here at the desk. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, Caroline.
It's so good to have you here. So you're OKX UX. Just tell us, for viewers who maybe aren't familiar with your company, what it is you do.
OKX is one of the world's largest exchanges, crypto exchanges. And we recently launched here in the US. We launched our spot market in the US in April. And we continue to expand with more products and services to service both retail and institutional customers here in the States.
So a lot of interest in Bitcoin, especially this year. It's been outperforming the broader market. How does Bitcoin at all-time highs or very close to all-time highs impact your business?
Momentous. It brings in more attention to the larger crypto industry, to the products and services that we offer. And of course, there's a lot of institutional interest in crypto as well, which serves us well in the long term.
A lot of institutional interest, a lot of, kind of retail trader focus, but still a lot of people who don't necessarily understand it. So what does OKX US do to make crypto trading, investing a bit simpler for people who are maybe just getting started?
Yes, so since we've launched here in the US, we are trying to bring out products and services that are focused on the retail investors. Of course, in the United States, we have around 50 to 60 million people who have exposure to crypto, but there's a large swath of people, around 100 million folks, people in the US who have an interest in crypto. They're called the crypto curious, but haven't really invested in crypto. So that's a target population for us as well. We want to make sure that we bring forth a compliant infrastructure that can help people trade and invest more in the space.
Yeah, with Bitcoin constantly hitting new highs, I would assume that there are more and more crypto curious people. It's important to note it's also Cyber Week this week, waiting on some potential legislation out of Washington. What do you hope comes of it, and what should we expect?
Yes, Crypto Week is one of the more important, probably one of the more consequential weeks for crypto. And if you're one of those who believe that this is a inflection point where more and more financial products are being deployed on public blockchains, it is probably a very important week for the larger financial services industry as well. There are three pieces of legislation that is moving through the House. There's the Genius Act, the Clarity Act, and the Anti-CBDC Surveillance Act. All three are very important for the crypto industry as such. But as far as the Genius Act is concerned, I think it is not just for crypto, but more of an American bill, so to say, right? Because it extends, stablecoins extends the reach of the US dollar globally, and it also sort of increases demand for US debt. So very consequential when we look at the competition that the US is facing from other nations around the world.
It's interesting. I was just talking about this with someone yesterday. It's not every day that you hear companies actually wanting regulation out of Washington, but it seems like that's really the hope. So in terms of what you're doing at your company to really just kind of build and maintain trust with your users, what is that and how important is that to you?
It is absolutely important. I think, when we've been building this infrastructure that cuts across and binds together over 100 blockchains, public blockchains, for over 10 years. Over the last couple of years, as we've tried to enter the regulated markets, we've built the compliance architecture, we've built the risk management architecture, we've built controls around client money, which includes segregation, financial reporting, etc., which is very critical and important as you build trust and as you deploy onto regulated markets. So I think we are prepared for regulation, and I think regulation is important because to provide the guardrails for retail and institutional investors in this space.
And we're just about out of time, so cliff notes of this new partnership with Circle.
Absolutely, I think it is tremendous. We announced this partnership with Circle, where 60 million customers in over 180 countries can actually mint and redeem USDC. And that's a very important partnership with one of the most prevalent stable coins in the space. And also, in the same vein, we've announced a partnership with the US Dollar Network, which is USDG, another stable coin by Paxos, where again, our customers around the world can actually use that stable coin. So we are very much into the space. We are very much looking forward to the Genius Act. And the House actually looking at it.
Yeah, we'll see what comes out of Washington this week. Roshan, really appreciate you joining me here in the studio. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Caroline. Thanks for having me.
All right.